Alrighty guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama with Mr. Tim Witmer. Okay, Tim went ahead and he console off the website as usual. He wanted laser etched graphics, okay, and he wanted a Wutang theme based console, and I got about as tangy and Wutang, and I put the Putang and the Wutang as much as I possibly could, as you can tell. Alright, it's got remote programmable LEDs, it's up on Alliance servers along with 10-day trial of Purge for GTA 5. You also have BO2, MW3, and Ghost Offhosts. You got College Football, Revamped, fully modded, ready to go. And you also have Goldeneye 007, the repack from smod. Okay, so anyway, what we did here, we did our laser etch graphics, as you can see. We made a gigantic Wutang symbol on there, okay? And then we did a B, and we also tattooed it with Wutang, okay? So it's Wutang, all right? There you go. So anyway, without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off this light for effect, and we're going to boot it up. And as you can see, we have all kinds of crazy colors and all kinds of good stuff going on here, like that. And you can change the color, of course. And it's a fast booter, by the way, and I did your ROL too, like you wanted, all right? So anyway, we have red, green, let's see here, blue, yeah, yellow, cyan, and purple. Okay, and then you can put it in auto, and it just does all kinds of crazy stuff. And you can speed it up and slow it down. There's different modes too for this thing, where it does all kinds of crazy stuff like that. All right, this is just a couple of the modes here. You know, if you leave it on automatic, it does all kinds of crazy stuff all by itself. You know, I mean, as you can see, works pretty good. I'm very happy with it, and it came out really nice. You know, if you hit auto, as you can see, you get a nice full spectrum effect of all the colors going off and everything else. Okay, so anyway, there you go. Now, what we're going to do here, this is a 1 terabyte drive on this thing, and of course it is definitely fully loaded. Alright, so what I'm going to do, alright, is we're going to go through this thing, Tim. Okay, so, I do believe Tim is at work, so he can't really actually respond to this thing, but he can watch it though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all this, okay, and show you what, where, how, and who with this crazy thing, okay? So anyway, alright, look, under emulators, you got a bunch of emulators on there. You got NES emulator, you got SNES emulator, MAME, Genesis Plus 360, Game Boy Advance, and back to FCUX, which is NES. Alright, there's a grand total of over 7,000 ROMs on them, you know, and then some. So if you're into stand-up nostalgic games, well, that's where to be. Alright, your Xbox Classic games, there's a bunch of classic games on there as well. For the original Xbox, alright, the big black one, they all work and everything, it works great. Sorry about the reflection of this thing. This thing is going crazy. It's got so many bright lights to it, it's ridiculous. It's like, good God. Alright, so anyway, okay, yeah, you can see the reflection in the monitor. It's like, God almighty. Alright, anyway, you got your homebrew section right here where you have your tools, okay? And be careful of this one and that one, okay? Because if you ever have to do a dashboard update, if Xbox Live comes out with a dashboard update, please wait. The XE build will come out, and then what we'll do is I can remotely update it from here, because I have your NAND on my computer, okay? So, you know, I keep everybody's NAND. I mean, I've got thousands of them. So, you know, if you need an update, it ain't no big deal, alright? So you don't have to mess with that if you don't want to, okay? Now, Xbox Live Arcade. Alright, now there is a mind-boggling amount of arcade games on there as well. I mean, as you can see, there's a ton of them on there, okay? I mean, literally a ton, and then some, alright? And I also made sure to put on there, let me see here, wait a minute. Let me make sure it's here. Yeah, right next to Goat Simulator, okay? Yeah, there's your 007 repack from Smod, which is the HD edition of 007, the one that leaked out a couple of weeks ago, alright? So, and then of course we have our Xbox 360 games, okay, and we got a load of them on there as well, as you can see. We'll start off with Advanced Warfare, and like I said, it's a 1 terabyte drive, and it's stuffed pretty full. You got 79 gigs left, okay, on it, so you could put more stuff on it, and as you can see, it's got everything that you wanted, including Ncaa Football 14, which is fully modded. It's already got the mod on it and everything. It's already done, so you don't have to mess around with that. And as you can see, it goes on and on and on and on and on. And pretty much all the titles that we all know, love, and play, and then some that I've never even heard of, okay? So, you know, I mean, there you go. And we're back in Advanced Warfare, alright? Well, what we'll do, you need to pay monthly for mods. Well, no, you can get lifetime. You can get lifetime on plenty of mod menus and everything, and you can also get you know, you can the mods that come with this thing. Most of them are free. The only one that's not free is Purge 4.0 for GTA 5. That's the only one that's not free, and you can buy lifetime from that. It's like $60 or whatever. You can buy that, so you don't have to pay for it monthly or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of free mod menus out there. Also, if you're into the BO series, I would recommend Matrix menu. Okay, Jord has that, and Jord is on Discord, and you can purchase that for $50. And it's a great menu because it does a lot. It does a lot with the BO1, BO2, so on and so forth. It's a really, really good menu. Okay. So anyway, all right. So here we are. I hope that answered your question. Okay. So anyway, here we are. Now I'll tell you what. We'll go to the homebrew section right here. All right. And then what we'll do, we'll go to Xbox 360 dashboard. We'll hit that. All right. And as you can see, there you are. You're up. You're on Alliance servers. Okay. Got it. Good. Okay. We'll bypass the sign-in for right now. You'll see that the console is up, it's online, it's live, there it is, okay, life is good. If you hit the guide button, you come on over to the 5th tab right here. These are the offhosts that are on the server. Your BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, Modern Warfare 2 cheats, so on and so forth. Okay, to disable, hit A. To enable, hit A. They come enabled right when you start up the console, alright? So we'll get back here and we'll go back to Xbox Home. Now, I'm going to give you a little instructional thing on this thing. Guide for UK guys. I'm not understanding what you're looking for, okay? If you're looking for a guide to RGH and Xbox, yeah, I've got one right on YouTube. You know, I've got plenty of them on YouTube. I have them doing Corona, the original fat versions, and also the Trinities, the Slims, and all that crap. Alright, now, okay, I'm going to give you a little tutorial on this thing, okay? Having to do with copying and pasting folders, because people seem to have problems with this, and I don't understand why, but to each his own, you know, everybody's different, so, you know, I mean, some people grasp this stuff, some people it takes a little push in the right direction, okay? But anyway, alright, if you download mod menus or something like that, or your DLC, or content, whatever, you know, there's multiple ways to put this on the console, alright? One of the easier ways to do it, if you want, okay, is you can use a USB stick, okay? Anyone will do, as long as it's formatted to FAT32, alright? If it's formatted to FAT32, you won't have a problem, okay? If you want to transfer a file over, this has already got, this FSD dash, all of them have a built-in file manager right here, okay? So if you want to transfer a file over, it's very simple. You just go down to File Manager, alright? Now you'll see we have a left window pane and a right window pane, okay? Stay out of the flash, alright? In the flash right there is what the system runs on, and it's read-only. If you can delete from it, and if you delete it, well, you're going to have a problem, okay? You could brick the console like FCRT bin, okay? Now that's to access the drive. That's the drive security right there. If you take that away, your drive won't work, okay? So you want to stay away and out of this one right here, okay? So stay out of the flash, okay? The one that we work with is HDD1, alright? And as you can see, the folder structure is laid out nice, alright? Everything has a folder, everything has a place, okay? You have your Aurora, that's for the Aurora dashboard, which is loaded on here. Your compatibility files, that's for the original Xbox. Your content folder, that's where all your content goes, all of your game updates and stuff like that, that's where that goes. Your emulators, that's your emulator folder right there. Then you have Freestyle Dash, that's for this dashboard right here. Okay, then you have your games, like the games are all in there, okay, and each one has a folder to it, okay. And in fact, let me check on something, make sure that I loaded it on here, okay, because this is that 1 terabyte one. Let me see here, wait a minute. Oh, let me go back here. I just want to take a look at something real quick, okay? Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2, there we go. Okay, I just want to check something right here. Maps. Yep, see, I didn't put the zone menu in there, okay? Now, okay, zone menu, alright, that's for Sentinel, okay? Yeah, someone told me I didn't do that. So anyway, we'll go down here, okay? And we'll go to game type ZM. Okay, it's real easy to copy. Just grab hold of this thing right here, hit X, bring it over here, LB, and then copy it by hitting A. Okay, you hold down LB, the arrows go this way, and there you go. And there it is, okay? It's that simple. That's how you can copy and paste a mod menu. That's a GSC menu. It's that simple, okay? So anyway, we'll back out of here, we'll back out of here, we'll back out of here now, we'll back out of here. Now, most of the time, we'll back out of the games folder. Okay, most of the time, you're going to be messing around with HDD1 right here. You're going to be putting your plugins in, if you have to change the KV, all right? Your launch hitting file, you know, all that stuff is right here. XBDM, all that stuff, it's all right here. Okay, if you have to, like, put a file on this thing, all right? Like, let's say you had a mod menu that uses a plugin, like this one right here, okay? Or you want to put it in HDD1 and you want to enable it in Dash Launch, you know, as like plugin 4 or plugin 5 or whatever. It's real easy. X to copy, right? We marked it, bring it over here, okay? LB, copy it, A, and it will copy it to the folder right here, and you will see there it is, okay? Now, to delete it, okay, LB, hit B, and there it is deleted, okay? Now, all right, you can copy back and forth. You can copy this way from right to left, or you can do from left to right. See the arrow? That makes these controls all ready to go, okay? If you hold it down, you let go of it, there you go, then you just have select, X to select, and B for back, okay? That's really easy to copy a file over, no big deal, all right, using a USB stick, okay? Now, okay, for more of the adventurous people, okay, all right, we'll go through this here now, all right? We have a little program on here, okay? There's multiple ways to connect to this thing, okay, through your PC and through your local area network as well, okay? Now, a couple of them, all right, you have Xbox 360 Neighborhood that you can download the SDK, load it on Windows 10, and that was definitely made for dev kits back in the day, and it works for RGHs, okay? Another easy one is FTP protocol, okay? Now, you can get an FTP client called WinSCP for Windows. You can get FileZilla for Linux, or you can get an FTP client for your phone from your from the Google Play Store or whatever, you know, or Apple apps, whatever. Okay, you can get an FTP client. Okay, FTP is very simple protocol. All right. What we'll do is we'll fire up WinSCP right here. Okay. There we go. All right. Now we'll open that up. I think I double clicked on it twice. Yeah, I did. Okay. So now there's FTP. All right. Now what we'll do is we'll swap back over to the Xbox real quick. All right, and you see that? That's your IP address. That's your local area IP address. That's not your public IP. Okay, so you don't have to worry about getting. I don't have to worry about getting knocked off or anything like that. But that's my local area IP address for the Xbox. 192.168.1.13. Okay. Now, if I want to contact the Xbox, all I have to do is go here, and I just click on FTP. And then I'll put in the host name, which is 192.168.1.13. Okay? It's always going to be port 21 for FTP. Alright? Username, Xbox. Password, Xbox. Okay? And then what do? We hit login. And there we are. We're connected. There's your folder structure right there. There's HDD. Like I said, stay out of the flash. There's your HDD1 right there. That's the one you're going to mess with. And there is all of your files and folders like I explained to you. Okay? Now, this makes it a little bit easier, okay? You know, I mean, it really does. In fact, here, let me do this right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay? Now, look. All right. So now we made that a little bit smaller there, okay? Now, here's the stuff that's on my hard drive right here, okay? Here's the stuff that's on the Xbox. If I want to take a file from my PC and bring it over here, it's real easy. Left click and hold, bring it over here, and just drop it. And there it is. And it pasted it, okay? To delete it, right click. Well, first select it. No, we don't want to do that, okay? Oopsie. Okay. Now we select it. Okay, right click and then hit delete. And it'll delete it. That's FTP, okay? Very simple, works really good. Now, neighborhood, that's another one. Alright, let me, I forgot that this thing swivels all the time here. I forgot about that, okay? Alright, now, let me exit out of this here. Alright. And yes, I want to close the connection. Alright. Now we can use a program called Xbox 360 Neighborhood. Alright. Now, 360 Neighborhood. Alright. There it is right there. It's up in the corner right here. Okay. So here it is right here. All you have to do is you download that. You can download it off of YouTube. just type in Xbox 360 Neighborhood latest SDK. Alright, it'll come up with links and everything. Just download it to your PC and install it. Then, click on it. Okay? Now what's going to happen is it's going to open up, and there's your Xbox Neighborhood, okay? Now this Xbox is gone, alright? It's in Lorraine's room right now being shipped. So we're just going to get rid of that one, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a 360, okay? Now, I'm going to use an IP address. You could type in JTAG if it's the only Xbox that's on your, if it's the only RGH that's on your network, you can type in JTAG and it'll automatically find it, okay? But for me, I have to use the IP address because I have several of them, okay? So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on Add Xbox. I'm going to hit Next. Then I'm going to put the IP address in, 192.168.1.13, okay? Now, hit Next, okay? And I'm not going to use this as a default because, like I said, I get Xboxes roaming through here every day. 5, 7, 8 a day, whatever. Alright, so anyway, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to use No, and then we're just going to hit Next. Then we're going to finish. Now, once that icon pops up, that means that it found your JTAG, okay, or your RGH, I should say. Alright, double click on it. Okay, now there's your retail hard drive emulation, your active title media game when you're playing, and then your DVD drive, okay. You got HDX, okay, where your compatibility files are and all that, and then you got volume system extension, okay. This one is when you load a game, well, it makes a bunch of virtual drives because the Xbox needs that for memory, okay. So you know that's going to happen. So anyway, what we'll do is we'll click on Volume HDD, okay. Double click on it, and as you can see, here's your folders, your you know. All your plugins and all that stuff is right here. Again, okay, very easy to copy and paste over, okay? It's all about preference, okay, and whatever you want. Sometimes Neighborhood could be slow, and that's why I use FTP, all right? But, you know, I mean, some people, they love Neighborhood. That's cool, okay? Use it, no problem, okay? So what we can do is, okay, this is what we can do. We can take a file from here, okay, click on it, hold it down, bring it over here, okay, copy. Boom, there it is. Okay, now it's on the Xbox. Alright? Now, get rid of it. Right click. Delete. It's going to ask you. Hit yes. That's it. Done. You can copy KVs over, whatever you need. Okay, you know, you can put right on the hard drive, right from your PC. Very simple. So you have, yes, remember, you got multiple methods. You got USB, you got FTP, you got Xbox 360 Neighborhood, and you got your phone. Okay, so, you know, I mean, however you do it is all up to you, alright? So what we'll do is now we'll close the connection by hitting X. It'll close it out. There you are. Alright, and pretty much that's our lesson on how to move stuff back and forth from your Xbox, from your computer to your Xbox, and vice versa, okay? You can transfer whole games and everything through there, okay? It's just slow as hell, but, you know, I mean, you can do it, alright? So now we'll flip back over, okay? And now what we're going to do, alright, is now that I showed you all that mess and everything else, okay, which is a mess. Hey, man, Tyler, how are you, man? Tyler? Sandy Mark, good to see you, brother. And you're welcome, Sandy. And, Tyler, I'm going to slap you with the USB mods on an Xbox 360. Okay? You can't mod it with a USB stick on a 360. Okay? Stop that shit, man. You're killing me, man. God! Oh, boy. Okay. See this crap I gotta deal with? Okay, you know? Oh, boy. Alright. Now, Tim, sorry for that. Okay. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Alright, now that I showed you all that mess and everything, alright? This thing has multiple dashboards on it, too. I'm gonna access the other dashboard right now just to show you. Okay, let me sign in first here. Okay? And here we are, we're signed in. Shut up, Tyler, not one word. I know what you're thinking. Shut up, okay? Just shut up. Okay, now, alright, just to show you it has multiple dashboards on it, okay? I'm going to quickly go through this. You could change this in Dash Launch under Paths, okay? And you could make it default, and you could make this default, alright? But we go to Utilities, okay? We'll go to File Manager once again, alright? We'll go to HED1, we'll go to Aurora, and we'll fire off Aurora, okay? Now, you can make it also automatically boot up into Aurora if you want. Doesn't really matter, okay? It's all up to you. Aurora is already set up. It's got all of its artwork and everything too, okay? Just like FSD. Pretty much, this was the afterbirth of FSD, okay? Now, it's got a little bit better of a database structure, a little more flair to it and stuff like that. All right. The back button gives you your file manager, your strips, restart, reboot, and shut down. Okay. Then, of course, your start button, that's the business end of this thing where you have your assets, your profile, your content, your modules, language, security, and about. Okay? Wow. Back out of there. Okay? Hitting RB will bring up the subcontext menu right there. Here's Xbox 360 games. RB once again. Xbox Live. Once again. Homebrew. Just like FSD. Same thing. The only difference is with this thing is that it separates the indie games, which are built by developers. Okay? And then we're at emulators. And of course we're back to show all. Okay? So, whatever you do, alright, you know, I mean, it shows everything. Like I said, it's another dashboard. Okay? You also have XEX menu on this thing, and you have FX menu on this thing for the minimalist that doesn't need all this crap. Okay? But anyway, you know, there you go. Alright, so you have multiple ways to do this, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll go back, and we'll go to Xbox Home. Alright, and this will take us back and reboot into FSD Dash. Alright? Once we reboot into FSD Dash, in which we did, now I'm going to show you a couple little mods on this thing, okay? So, just bear with me, okay? I'm going to slap you, Tyler, okay? You're going to have a bunch of people saying, yo, man, what's that secret about that USB stick for the Xbox 360? No. You need a JR programmer, okay? You need one of them, and you need a friggin' mod chip. You need one of these, okay? If you want to do an RGH, you gotta have one of these right here, okay? So, just to let you know, alright? Don't listen to Tyler. He's just a real little smart ass. Reach through the friggin' Ethernet cord, choke him to death. Oh my god. Alright, now look. Okay, so we'll go to Xbox 360 games, okay? Just to show you some mods here real quick, alright? Because I want you to know what you got here. Alright, here we go. First we'll do, there it is right there, okay? We'll start that up. It doesn't set up normally. I'm sorry about the sound. Like I said, I'm still waiting for a audio stripper, so in that way then... No, not that stripper type, Tyler. Shut up. An audio stripper that strips the friggin' audio from HDMI, okay? Don't go there, alright? God almighty, I gotta watch what I say around him. Alright, so anyway, we got college football revamped, okay? There it is. It's already loaded, it's already modded, it's fully modded, it's ready to go. Alright? What I'm going to suggest to you, though, is to go to the college football revamped GitHub, okay? Just Google it, YouTube it, whatever. It'll come up, college football revamped. Go there. If there's any updates that you want, that they released or whatever, that you need to update, you can do it there. It has links on it. It's got all kinds of crazy stuff for rosters and everything else, and all kinds of instructions on how to do it too. So that's your best bet to go to that GitHub and read. Okay? Yes, the RGHs do require some reading. All right, because there's a lot to them. A lot of people think, oh, it's just a simple little console. No, it's not. Okay? And especially with the safeties off. When you RGH this thing, the safeties are off. If you tell it to run off of a cliff, it will happily do so and wave bye-bye as it's falling. Okay? So, remember that, alright? The thing is wide open. You do anything you want with it. And it will take you literally. I promise. Okay? So anyway, as you can see, we got Play Now. Alright? And here's all of our teams and everything on with the friggin' coach, Saban and all that crap, yeah, Saint and whatever. Okay? And your Dynasty, Road to Glory, Team Management Settings. I already put a roster on there for you, okay, to get you started. Ultimate Team, My NCAA Legacy, College Football Revamped, EA Sports Extras, and of course Xbox Live. Okay? So, there's College Football Revamped, okay? We'll bring that back. Boom, we'll hit that, okay? We'll get out of there. Alright? Now, we're going to do a little purging, okay? Not the movie. Tyler, no, I'm not going to throw up either. Although I know that's what you were thinking, okay? I'm going to RGH your E3 in a minute, buddy. Okay, now, alright. So anyway, now we're going to do a little purging, okay? So we'll go on over to Xbox 360 games, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll visit GTA 5, okay? There's Liberty City, there it is, okay? Yeah, good old San Andreas, oh my god. Those were the days. Okay, so Grand Theft Auto 5, we'll hit that, we'll start it up. A text box will pop up. Okay, it's going to pop up there, and what I want you to do is I want you to use D-pad left and X, okay, because that's going to open up 3.9, right? 4.0 is static on right D-pad and right thumbstick, so remember that. Don't set the controls to the same thing as 4.0, otherwise you're going to wind up with insanity, okay? I don't do that, okay? Just don't. Believe me, take my word on that, okay? Now, this is going to load into a game save. I'm going to show you some mods with 4.0, okay? And I'm going to show you 3.9, which is the older menu. Everybody's pretty much got a handle on that one, okay? Because it's been around since 2016. It's a very stable menu. All right, now, once this is done here, I'm going to show you BO2 with the Offhosts, all right? And then I'm going to show you how to get it on your network for the first time. And I'm going to show you how to unlock your DLC and your Xbox Live content. All right, and then what we're going to do, we're going to go over emulators, and we're going to go over playing original classic games on the Xbox. Okay, so bear with me. We got a lot to go through. Let's make it through this unscathed, hopefully, without Tyler being a maniac. Now, all right, I'm going to close off 4.0 for right now. I'm going to open up 3.9. Now, as you can see, pretty much A to select, okay, and you select all that stuff with A. Okay, B to back out from the submenu, so on and so forth, okay? This has got everything that you could want and then some, okay? It just doesn't have protections right now, all right? However, though, they're coming. Now, misc options, okay? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this to set back the time so we can see a little better, because I want you to be able to see, okay? Now, we'll back out of there, and in the close 3.9, D-pad left and X, okay? Walk out. Say hello to my piece of shit wannabe Charger and my piece of shit Yamaha that wants to be a friggin' Harley. Yeah, we know about the autosave, okay? Now, we're going to open up 4.0 by pushing in on the right D-pad and the right thumbstick. There it is, okay? Now, quick start options. We're going to turn God mode on. I'm going to give myself all the weapons. I'm going to have infinite ammo, super punch, super run, super jump, super swim, no ragdoll, and don't bother me on the friggin' phone. Okay, anything grayed out like these right here, like idle kick and mission circles, that's online only, okay? So when you get a profile online, you've got Xbox Live Gold, or you've joined a crew or whatever, and you're online, those will come into play, okay? Right now, they're unavailable in story mode, all right? So now, we'll back out of there. Quick options, okay? Again, go off the radar at GTA Online only. Slow-mo, self-explanatory. Clean the peg. If you have bullet wounds, you can clean yourself up. Invisible peg, invisible vehicle. Self-explanatory. Drone mode, my favorites, okay? Like I said, lots of options in drone mode, like you can teleport here, 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 over here, back here, and over here, okay? Air superiority. It is what it says that it is, okay? In plain English, okay, I don't like my car. Yeah, that took care of that, and took care of the motorcycle at the same time. Look, people running, isn't that nice? Look. Yeah, we'll blow them up too. Here, have that, buddy. Huh? How do you like that, huh? Oh, look, another car. Oh, goody. Yeah, thought you were going to get away, did you, huh? Oh, look at this guy here. You bitch. No, you're not. All right? Oh, good people. Neighbors screaming, running everywhere. Yes, die, 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 die. Okay? So anyway, as you can see, works pretty good. Okay? Now, of course, that's RB button. Now, all right, you can articulate very easily with the thumbsticks, like so. Okay? To the point where you can go straight down and all that. Then you can use right trigger to zoom in, left trigger to zoom out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Fire Truck. Yes, you're on fire. There, how's your car, huh? Not doing too good, is it? Yeah. Get out of my freaking driveway. There, wait a minute. Get off of me. Okay? There we go. Oh, look, an ambulance. Yeah, you're going to need one. Okay. So anyway, as you can see, works really good. You can cause a lot of destruction and all kinds of good stuff in here. See what I'm saying? Hey, there ain't nothing left. See? There you go. He's in the neighbor's yard. Everything's on fire. Okay? So anyway, yeah, that's drone mode right there for air superiority. Okay, RC car mode. If you have a car, okay, you can control it from the sky. All right, if you tag the car, all right, and somebody's in it or whatever, well, you can take control of that car and go have a blast with that. Creator mode. Okay, vehicle spawner and PTFX spawner. Vehicle spawner. Yeah, we'll go to super. We'll put a car here. Yeah, there you go. I just ran over the guy here. We'll put a car here, 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 here. You're not going nowhere, buddy. You aren't going anywhere. Okay? There. Now we have a supercar pile up in the front of my yard. Okay? So, anyway, now we're back out of there. Okay? We're back out of there. Good. We'll turn that off. Alright? Now, we'll get out of drone mode. And what we will do, okay, is we will go to My Player, which shows me. Okay? Here I am. Alright? And, of course, everything, including the wallet balance. So, when you're in a session, you go to all players. Pretty much you'll be able to tell who to mug, okay, who to kill, and get their money. Alright? Now, back out of there. Okay? Teleport locations, every place in Los Santos and places you're not supposed to even know about, you can teleport into, okay? And you can teleport ahead 10 foot into the nearest vehicle, into personal vehicle. Man, dude, you fire guys, boy, you really, when you want to get somewhere, you really push things out of the way, don't you? Alright? So, we got recovery options, GTA Online only, character options, okay? One of my favorites, okay? You can stash current pet variation, model changer, okay? Now, this is where I can go ahead and I can get in touch with my feminine side and become a stripper, okay? See, there I am. See, like even the fire truck stopped, okay? So anyway, there I am. Yes, I'm rocking a song. Life is good, okay? We'll back out of there. Now, you can become anything that you want, actually, on this damn thing. I just prefer strippers, thank you. Component prop editor, okay? You can restore to default, remove props, reset appearance, okay? You fit anything drawable, texture, or palette you can change, okay? Hats, glasses, and ears. Somebody is like really trying to get out of here, okay? You know? I mean, dude, get off my song, alright? You're driving me crazy, okay? So anyway, as you can see, that's your component prop editor. Genealogy, okay? Get the head data, blend the shapes, you know, turn it into a girl, a guy, or a multi-orgasmic motherfreaker that has a dick and a JJ. Oh, I care, okay? Head shape, blend, skin tone, all that crap, you can do that there. Animations, one of my favorites, okay? Ambient animations, yes. We can do the push-ups, okay? And there's a reason why I like the push-ups, okay? Too bad I can't see it. Yeah, there you go. Whoop. Fire truck's in the way. Yeah, buns of steel, right there, okay? That's the reason why I like the sit-ups. Or push-ups, I should say, okay? I almost stopped that, okay? Let me take a walk over here. There we go, okay? Now, we'll back out of there, alright? And then we'll back out of there. Fluid animations, okay? This fire truck's really getting on my freaking nerves here, okay? You know? You can make them drunk as fuck, just like this fire dude that keeps running into me, okay, and trying to run over me and kill me, okay? Which is not cool, alright? I'm starting to get a little pissed, okay? So anyway, there we are, okay? And I'm drunk as fuck, okay? And I'm falling all over the fucking place, okay? Now, we'll go ahead, we'll back out of there like that, okay? We'll reset that. Scenarios. Yoga. Yes. Okay? Now, that is definitely crack can kill. Stretch it. Yes, there it is. BF Goodrich tires, baby. Okay? Can't beat them. Alright? So anyway, there you go. Alright? Now we're going to stop the freaking yoga. Okay? Get out of there. Get your mind out of the gutter. Okay? Shut up, Tyler. Alright. Pet options. Okay? Pet spawner. You can spawn anything that you want. Okay? And you know damn well what the hell I'm going to spawn. Alright? I'm going to spawn a whole bunch of strippers. And then some. Okay? So there we are. Now we got a bunch of strippers there, okay? You can spawn anything you want, though, alright? Spawn pet manager. Very, very easy. You can select the pet, okay, as you can see, alright? And there you go. There's your arrow. You see? That one. And then if you want to, you can teleport to the pet or delete the pet. One or the other. And you can delete all pets right here just like that, alright? So anyway, we'll back out of here, okay? Vehicle options, that's your smoke, your tint, your colors, your tires, your license plate, everything that you can modify in the car, that's where to be. Los Santos Customs, that will go ahead, and what that will do is it will go ahead and you can spawn, cars, whatever you want to do, bikes, motorcycles, all that crap. Weapons options, one of my favorite, okay? Like the gravity gun, okay? We'll choose the gravity gun right here, alright? Now, when some unsuspecting idiot gets in the way, okay, all you gotta do is just pick them up, throw them around, okay, all that, and then you can use them as a weapon, actually. You can clean your place up, see? Works real good, alright? Now we'll move that around, and we'll throw them back there. Works real good as a weapon, I promise you, see? Cleans up everything, okay? And then once you're done with it, throw it up in the air, okay? And it'll come down eventually, sooner or later, okay? You can do that with people, strippers, cars, whatever the hell you want to do, okay? It all works just fine, I promise you. Where'd all my strippers go? They all ran away, okay? Oh yeah, the dude with the fire truck here. Get this damn thing the hell out of here, alright? Get out of here. Don't need you. Don't need you, okay? Oh, the dog's on fire. Cool. Here. Here you go, boy. Yeah, there you go. Get rid of that, okay? Doggy. What's the matter, doggy? Did you get on fire? Oh, look, ain't he cute? Oh, what a cute little dog. Yes. See you later, buddy. Okay, so anyway, as you can see, works real good. Yep. And, you can grab a little fireman. There you go. Okay, yeah, he's got some velocity, too. And bring him up, bring him back, all that kind of good stuff. When you're done with him, you can pretty much bash him into the ground, bring him down through here. See, works pretty good. You can run him underneath the car, whatever you want to do. That works good, see? Works real good. And then once you're done with them, yeah, throw them up in here and get rid of them. Okay? So anyway, that's how that works, okay? Tony Stripper Flinger. When you're out of bullets, what better to do than to fling strippers? See? Works real good. Works good on cars, works good on vehicles, the whole 9 yards. You can get rid of anything like that. Okay? Sooner or later, we're going to have them wrap their legs around a guy's head and kill a guy off. You know, kind of like Alien. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, as you can see, got a lot of velocity. Work real good. All right? So we'll back out of here. Okay, we're done with that. Misc options, protections, menu options. Okay? Move the menu panel, make it smaller, make it bigger, all that crap. Change the text scale, enable option-specific PTFX, full visibility. Okay? Creator mode. You just got raycast debug lines, enable creator mode, draw debug lines, the whole 9 yards, okay? A ton of stuff in there. Alright? My stash stuff, pretty much your stash pet variations, your paint palettes, and your teleports. Alright? Beta options, show frames per second. That's 4.0 in a nutshell on GTA 5. Okay? So there we go. Alright? Now, alright. Hey, Devontae, go ahead. I'll be more than happy to answer you, my friend. Okay, this is done here. Alright, so now what we'll do is we'll go on over. Whoopsie daisy, I hate when I do that. Let's go on over to Xbox 360 games. What we're going to load is we're going to go ahead and we're going to load our BO2. Alright, and I'm going to use BO2 as an example because it has 2 GSC menus in it as well as the Offhosts. The Offhosts works the same way for everything that's mentioned in the guide. Okay, and W3, Ghost and all that. Okay, it works the same way. Alright, now as far as BO2, got those 2 menus, Jiggy and Sentinel, okay? Those are GSC menus that are specific to that game, alright? So we'll start it up, okay? And we'll press start, alright? And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into a lobby, okay? So we're going to do a little offline play here. We're going to go to multiplayer. You'll see BO2 is bypassed and BO2 cheats will be loaded, alright? There we are. The cheats are loaded, life is good, okay? We'll go to local. Alright, I'm going to set up some bots here as test dummies, and then I'm going to start the match, okay? Now, with Jiggy, hold the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick, that will open up the menu. Alright, use A to select, X to back out. For the Offhosts, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. Pretty easy, alright? It's going to take you a little bit to get used to it, but once you do, you'll be fine. Alright, now, it's going to boot up, game's going to play. Okay, Devontae, I'll hit you up, man. I'll hit you up after the stream, okay? Don't worry, we'll get you squared away. No problem. Alright, so anyway, no custom, okay? Now what we'll do is, we'll go ahead, go to main mods, go to God mode, quick mods. Yeah, we'll do that, okay? Now, what we can do is we'll back out of here by hitting X, okay? Now what we can do, alright, is when you want to get online and host and be able to use this menu online, and it's this menu only, okay, you gotta go into a section by yourself, and then open up the menu, go to host only, and force the host. Then back out of that section, go into a public match, and go have a blast, okay? So, and you'll be host, and you'll be able to use this menu, okay? The off-host, you don't have to do that, alright? So anyway, we'll go ahead, we'll exit out of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab hold of some bullets here, I'm going to make a little bit of a mess with these guys here. Yeah, these are dog bullets. Yeah, there we go, okay? So then, we'll hit X to back out of there, alright? Now we'll back out of here. We'll use our off-host. There we go, D-pad left. X to select, and we'll select all the stuff and use the D-pad to move up and down and all that. Aimbot menu, we'll turn that on, we'll do on screen. Grab hold of those 3 right there, we'll go to ESP, we'll turn that on. We'll pyramids around the little bastards. Alright, there we go, and we're good. Now we'll stand up, D-pad left, good. Once it turns blue, let them have it, okay? And as you can see, it works really good. We can fly through the air with Jiggy, alright, and pretty much get a bird's eye view of everything and everybody, okay, on the map. Alright, now, if you want to be a real prick, okay, go ahead, open up Jiggy, go to aimbot menu, go to unfair aimbot. Now you can shoot through buildings and victory is mine. You just pissed off everybody in the lobby and everybody hates your guts, okay? So, there you go. Don't do what I do online, okay? Please don't, alright? Gizmoder's a bad name, alright? Unless somebody's being a real prick, well then, you know, let them have it, okay? But anyway, alright, as you can see, well, it's good. Oh, the doggy's gonna die. Okay. Barbecued dog. Alrighty. So anyway, there we are. Now I'm going to show you Sentinel. I'm going to show you zombies here. So I'm going to back out of here. Yeah. Then I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to go straight to zombies. Alright. Now zombies are going to load. You're going to see BO2 is bypassed. Alright. And here we are. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little local game on here. Alright, so we'll go to local. We'll hit that. Here comes the COVID-19 affected Earth with the COVID-19 affected cracks everywhere. Okay? We'll go to transit, select that, and we'll invite some COVID-19 infected zombies. Okay? So we'll start the match. Alright, now look. Holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. That will open the menu. X to select. Right thumbstick, push in on to close the menu or close the sub menu. Okay? And go back out to the main menu. Okay? You'll see the instructions pop up over here. That was that menu that I just put on here, by the way, from the USB stick. Okay? There we go. So now, holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. There it is. X to select. God mode. Input an ammo. Unlimited sprint. Double speed. No clip. And toggle the aimbot. Okay? Then we'll back out of here by hitting right thumbstick. We'll go to weapons menu right here. We'll pick something with a little more jazz to it. Like that. And that. Okay? Now we got a fully automatic RPG. And we got cymbal monkeys. Okay? I love cymbal monkeys. They remind me of me. See? Look. We'll get them stirred up. Okay? Run around. Get them stirred up and everything else. I'm coming around. There we go. Alright. Yeah, now we're walking. Hey, buddy, wake up. Huh? You there? Good. Okay, there you are. Here. Have a cymbal monkey. Okay? Here. I'm being nice to you. There you go. How do you like that? Alright? Yeah, there you are. That's it. Clap. Clap. Clap, you little monster. There you go. There you go. Have fun with that. See? It works good. And then, of course, we have a fully automatic RPG. We're in God mode, so we ain't got to worry about crap. Alright? Pretty much, there you go. Cleared. Okay? So, back out of here. Like I said, you got your zombies menu. Okay? And you have your fun menu. You have your weapons menu. Okay? Power-ups menu. And pretty much, let's see, all players menu. Okay? Let's see here. Players menu. Alright? And let's see here now. Back out of there. Back out of there. Get out of my face. Okay? So on and so forth. Okay? And you got game settings, lobby mob, map mods, teleport menu, rounds menu, power-ups, all that crap. It's all there. Okay? So, there you go. Alright? Now, we'll get out of here. Xbox Home. Bring that back. Alright. Now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time. This is very, very, very important. Okay? I'm going to hit you in a minute. I promise you. Tyler, I promise you I'm going to hit you in a minute. Alright, look. There's a certain way to get this thing online. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay? I'm even going to turn the light on so you can see. Alright? Now, here's our Xbox. Now, don't just power it on and go. That's not going to work. Okay? There's a certain way that you have to start this thing up. And this is a one-shot deal. You only have to do it one time. You don't have to do it 20 times, okay? Just once. You grab hold of that, take the hard drive out, okay? We'll place it up there. Plug your power cord in, plug your HDMI cord in, get your controller ready and everything else, and then power the system on. Alright? Now, when the system boots, it's going to, of course, bring you to the original dashboard. Alright? Now, when it brings you to the original dashboard, what we're going to do is we're going to select network and menu and all that crap. So I'm going to go through this with you. Alright? You're not going to get a fancy dashboard or anything like that because we just removed the hard drive and that's where all that stuff is. Alright? So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Okay? There. See a little better? Okay? Now, up, over, settings, system. Okay? Go to network settings. Alright? Now, you'll see my Wi-Fi is already checkmarked up. Okay? It's going to scan and it's going to find your Wi-Fi over here. What I want you to do is when it finds your Wi-Fi, I want you to click on it, okay? When you do, you're going to put in your password and it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection like so. You're going to get a check mark and 2 red X's. It's very important to get that first check mark, okay? Because if you cannot get a check mark here, that means you can't get to your router. If you can't get to your router, you're not getting to the internet and you sure as hell are not getting the Xbox Live. So, in the event that that should happen, you need to check your router. Find out if it's blocking the Xbox from getting online. If you're running any kind of crazy security scheme, like with MAC address enable, where you have to whitelist the MAC address, well, then you got to do that. You got to whitelist the MAC address of the Xbox, of course. Okay, otherwise it's not going to get on the network. Okay, any weird stuff like that, you're gonna, you won't get a check mark there. Okay, if you're running regular WP2A, all right, which is regular security, and you got a password, you'll get there. It'll be fine. All right, so make sure you get a check mark and 2 red X's. Okay, now. Once that happens there, what I want you to do, I want you to power the Xbox off. Okay? Now, once your power's down, turn off. Damn it. Okay. Take the hard drive, slip it in, you'll feel it click. Close the drive door. Please pull the power cord out for 5 minutes. Do not plug it in at all. Leave it sit 5 minutes. You have to clear the TCP buffers. We got to clear the south bridge on it, okay? The only way to do that is unpowering it for 5 minutes and letting the capacitors drain, okay? After 5 minutes is up, then you can plug it back in. Now, I'm plugging it back in because the DNS should, notice I said should, be right on this thing, okay? Which means it should let me connect. Although, that has proven me wrong and has bitten me in the ass numerous times, and I've sat there going like, okay, so now I got to reset it with the LAN cable, and I got to wait 5 minutes, and all that crap. Nobody is armor-plated to that. Okay, all right, so. But for the most part, it should start up without a problem, okay? But for you, 5 minutes. Then plug it back in, power it on, okay? Now, hopefully, with an insane amount of luck, all right, this thing will boot. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to sync up a controller. There we go. All right. Now. All right. Okay. System booted. Here we go. Now we're going to boot up. All right. Now, you will notice, okay, I'm sorry about that. There we go. You will notice this green stuff moving around. When that green stuff stops moving, okay, I hate this camera. Sometimes it just doesn't want to, there we go. Okay. When that stops moving, okay, that means that it connected. Now, so on FSD, you're going to see plugins come across the screen, which is good. That means that you're on the network. Doesn't mean that you're on Xbox Live yet. We've got to find that out, okay? So we got our plugin, welcome to Alliance, we got our plugin from Purge, okay? So they both off, and they're on the, it's on the network, okay? That's cool. Now let's see if we're on Xbox Live, okay? So we'll go to Homebrew, and we'll go to Xbox 360 dashboard, hit the dashboard, start it up. You should have a square with your name on it come up. There it is, okay? So, we made it to live, okay? Life is grand, all right? Now, got it? Okay. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to go make a modest profile on xboxlive.com/live, okay? Don't put your retail on here. It is an RGH. You will risk losing your retail profile on this thing, okay? I'm just going to say that, all right? So, please, go make a modest profile on xboxlive.com/live, okay? Use Outlook for the credentials, okay? And make your account. When you do that, you're going to make a password and all that crap. Then what you're going to do, you come back here, you're going to download the profile, okay? Now, if everything downloads correctly, what it's going to look like is this. It's going to spin around, it's spinning circle of death, and the freaking thing's going to come up, and then you're going to see the profile to the right, and she's going to run off and start fingering herself, okay? That's good. Now, if by chance, okay, she doesn't swing off to the right and start fingering herself, and if by chance it doesn't load, and you're sitting there at the download screen going, what the hell is going on? Well, it got corrupted during the download. Okay, but there's a way to fix that. So turn the frown upside down. Don't worry about it, okay? You're sitting there for 15 minutes, hasn't downloaded. This is what you got to do. Hit the B button to back out. Come here. Up, over, settings, system, storage. Click on it. Click on the storage again. Go to profiles. Underneath these two profiles will be the revolting profile that doesn't want to download properly, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to hover down to it. You're going to hit A. You're going to go to delete, and you're going to delete it right off of the hard drive. Once you delete the profile, go back here, and go back here. Leave the hard drive highlighted. Hit Y for device options. Go to clear system cache. Do it twice. It's Microsoft. Don't ask me why, just do it twice, okay? Windows 10. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, there we are. Now it's clear. Back out of here, go up, go over, go to social, and then sign in, sign out. Okay, go to download profile and download the profile. Once it downloads it, which it will, okay? What I want you to do is this, okay? Is we have to go to XM360. You want to make sure everything's unlocked to the console, okay? It's kind of important. Also, when you put new DLC and new XBLA on here, you got to go there and also unlock it. Otherwise, you won't be able to see it, okay? So, we go to the homebrew section right here. All right? And here's this handy little tool. Well, XM360, we're going to hit it, okay? What's going to happen is the system's going to go ahead. It's going to scan the entire drive for XBLA and downloadable content, okay? And once it finds it, it's going to put it up on the screen, okay? When it puts it up on the screen, we're going to unlock the stuff. Make sure it's unlocked. Even if it says unlocked, still unlock it anyway, just to be safe, okay? Just to make sure everything's all unlocked. Otherwise, there'll be DLC on there that you can't use. You don't want to do that, okay? So anyway, there we are. We're at XBLA, okay? Leave everything there, okay? Just D-pad left over, unlock XBLA, hit it, Okay? 0 files unlocked. They're already unlocked. Good. We'll go to Show DLC. Click on that. It's going to show all the DLC. Leave it at all. Go over. Unlock DLC. Hit it. Okay? And it should unlock. Okay, it unlocked 10 DLC files on this thing. Okay? So there was 10 files that we couldn't use. Alright? Now we can use it. Okay? Good. Alright? Once everything's all unlocked, exit the dash. Pretty much there you go. Alright? And we'll bring it back to FSD dash. Now what we're going to do, okay, is I'm going to show you the emulators. Alright? That way then you understand what we're how and who with these. Okay? So, emulators you can play at any time. Alright, no big deal. Go on over to emulators. Alright? Grab hold of an emulator. Hit it again. Okay? It's going to start up. There's your games. Hit A. And there are your ROMs. That's where they're stored. Okay? Right trigger to go down page by page. Left trigger to go up page by page. D-pad down. D-pad up. Select game by game. So on and so forth. A to play the game. B to back out to the main menu. While you're in the game, you can press both thumbsticks. And then you will see a sub-menu pop up with cheats and everything else for any of these games or anything like that. Okay? It also works this way for MAME, for SNES 360, the whole 9 yards. Okay? So, now, we'll hit the main menu. And what is it? Pretty simple, right? Okay? For MAME, you just hit the guide button and go Xbox Home. Boom. That's it. You're done. Alright? Now, classic games. Alright? Here we go. I'm getting through this video without getting scathed this time. This is good, okay? It's not over yet, but we're getting there, okay? Now, okay, you try to play a classic game, alright, with the server on, in the mode that it's in, where it's connected to the internet, it's not going to work, okay? What's going to happen is you're going to get a big black screen, okay? It's got to be running bypass mode, alright? Bypass mode is simply this. When you want to play a classic game, power the console off, okay? Then what I want you to do is you're going to go ahead, you're going to power it on, you're going to hit eject, we're going to leave the tray hanging out until we reach FSD dash, okay? Now, mind you, not the logo, okay? Not this, not yet. Leave the tray hanging out, okay? Once we get to FSD dash, then we can push the tray in, okay? So, you'll notice that no plugins are, well, Purge them off, okay? But mostly all the plugins for the server and everything else, they're null and void, okay? So, here we go. Dream theme, good, okay? Now we're going to push the tray in, okay? Now we can push the tray in. Now what we'll do, we'll hit the guide button, okay? And then what we're going to do, we're going to go on over to Xbox Classic Games, and we're going to hit the Xbox Classic Games, okay? And now you can play a classic game on this thing, alright? So here we go. We'll hit that, boom. It'll start up. There's your logo and everything else. Then the game will start. There it is. Life is good. Loading. Okay. And here is this freaking bitch that is like 3,000 years old that doesn't look like that anymore. Okay? And that's how we do it. So, we'll get out of here. Okay? And yes. And we'll end the game session. There we go. Alright? And that's how we, and then you can play another classic game, whatever. Remember though, when you're on this thing, okay, and you're in this mode, you cannot go play Xbox 360 games online. The only way to do that, power the system off and then power it back on normally, okay? Tim, listen, brother, I hope that you like your console. I really do. Alright, like I said, I did a lot of work to it to make sure that, you know, everything came out perfectly, as you can see. And, you know, as you can see, it really came out real good. I mean, even the Wutang, which is like really small, okay, came out clear, okay? So I hope that you like it. This thing's doing all kinds of crazy friggin' insanity things on here. So listen, thank you again so much for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. We're going to be shipping off on Monday. Lorraine will have a tracking number for you by Monday evening. Thank you again. Guys, thank you for hanging with me, okay? I greatly do appreciate it, all right? I'm glad that you hung out with me and seen this, and I hope that some of it was instrumental for you guys to learn, you know, how to use this thing besides, you know, just modding online. There's a whole bunch of stuff to it that you can do with this thing, and it's pretty sad and pathetic that it's only used to mod online one game or whatever, or 2 games, all right? Because there's so much more to it than just that, all right? So anyway, listen, thanks again, all right? And yeah, Tyler, I'm gonna figure it out, oh boy. Anyway, listen, guys, thanks again, all right? Have a great day. Be safe. I gotta build another one. I've got an Xbox One to wrangle now. I got the video working on it, which was real cool, but the Yeah, hard drive errors and every freaking thing else under the sun. Not so cool. Alright, you know? That's what happens when you buy an eBay Xbox with problems, okay? And I got a whole bunch of crap to do. So anyway, y'all have a good one, guys. Take care of yourselves. God bless you. Be safe. Take care, guys. Have a good one.